V.
Hello and welcome to What's Up London. I'm your guest host, Scott Baldert, and today's show is packed with music, history, romance, community events, and a powerful celebration to close out Black History Month. There's truly something for everyone, so let's dive in. We're starting with a unique Valentine's theme event that explores love in all its forms. Joining us is Dr. Barry Evans, event organizer at First St. Andrew's United Church, here to tell us about Love's Infinite Dimensions, a special cabaret-style evening benefiting Arcade and supporting people experience homelessness. Welcome to the show, Dr. Evans.
Thank you, Scott. Pleasure to be here.
So we have a great thing going on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, coming up soon. Right. So tell us a little bit about what's happening.
Okay, so we have, I call it a review program. It's not a concert, really. We've got a lot of different elements to it. We're looking at, there must be a million love songs out there, right?
For sure.
And so we thought we'd try and look at love from different perspectives, different ways. I recently read a book called The World in Six Songs by Daniel Levitin, and he says, because romantic love is what gets written about, talked about, filmed and sung about so much, we can temporarily forget that love comes in many forms.
Right.
Love between parents and children, between friends, love of God, love of one's way of life, love of country. What all of these forms of love have in common is intense caring. The opposite of love is not hate, but indifference, caring more about someone or something else than you care about yourself. So I thought that was a good...
Beautiful.
It was kind of a trigger for me to say, well, let's do a program that's a little different, and it's a program of song, of some poetry, some stories, songs that are... I'd say eclectic. We've got everything from a classical song to folk and jazz and popular songs. So it's kind of something for everybody here, I think, I hope anyway. And there's also some instrumental music. We've got several good, we've got a number of talented musicians, I would say. I'm actually included in that, so maybe I shouldn't
toot your own horn.
Shouldn't blow my own horn. I'm playing the cello on for four lovely songs, which they're short pieces. Some of them may be familiar, some maybe not. Just want to highlight one of them. One of them was written by a Black American woman composer whose works were totally neglected when she was alive, beginning of the 20th century.
Right.
Her name's Florence Price, and she's just beginning to get recognized for the wonderful talent that she had. So she wrote a beautiful piece called Adoration, which wonderful. Is right on for our theme here.
So you'll be highlighting that. So what's the address of the First St. Andrews?
Okay, First St. Andrews is, think of it as the corner of Queens and Waterloo on the northeast corner.
Okay. And
we'll be doing the program, as you mentioned, cabaret style. It's in our Proudfoot Hall, which it's a multi-purpose hall, but it will be set up in a nice cabaret style with small tables,
right.
Tables of four. It will look very nice, I think, and it'll be... we want to sell tickets in advance because there's a
right.
maximum capacity of 120 people. We're hoping we get at least 100 people.
Okay, so that being said, how much are tickets and how do people get tickets?
Okay, well, we're making things very affordable. There's actually some sponsorship of the program, so for the cost of it. So we're keeping things. I'll just tell you can get a table of four and a bottle of wine for $60. So $5.
Wow.
So $10 a person, and then we're we're selling beer and wine at a reasonable markup. We want to make a little bit of profit on that, but we want to make it an enjoyable event.
Okay.
And it's also a family event too, because you can bring...
That's wonderful.
So
And what time does it start?
starts at 7:30, so be there right on time for it to go, and it'll last a couple of hours, I would say.
And the information's on the website?
It's all on the website, yeah.
And it's benefiting something really deep to me and yourself, obviously, and everybody out there at the great church.
Right. Well, we have a number of outreach initiatives, and we support, among them, things like Canada Food Grains, ALUCO, which is an East London outreach program for low-income families, and Afghan refugees we're sponsoring at the moment. But we're also very, very much involved with Arcade and doing various things for that, for the homeless people, and we admire the work of Arcade very much, and the work that our minister has done along with Sarah Campbell. And
it sounds like a wonderful time, and it benefits something very important to us both. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas you can't see, smell, or taste.
Homes with fuel-burning appliances and/or attached garages must have working CO alarms installed outside all sleeping areas.
Don't let the silent killer get you. Install working CO alarms today.
Check it out. Now, more Ontarians qualify for the Ontario Electricity Support Program. You could get a monthly on-bill credit of $35 or more. Apply at oesp.ca.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
Our next guest is bringing history, romance, and creativity together for Valentine's Day. Brenna Ardeel, Program Coordinator at Eldon House, joins us to share details about their Valentine's Day tour and flower decoupage experience, along with their popular Eldon House Late Night series. Welcome to the show, Brenna.
Thank you for having me.
So Eldon House, a lot of people, I have not been there, and I feel terrible living in London for almost 20 years. I've heard so much and seen so many great things. Tell us a little bit about Eldon House.
Yes, so Eldon House is one of our kind of treasures here in London and heritage homes. So Eldon House is one of the oldest continued residences in London, and it was built in 1834 by John and Amelia Harris. John and Amelia would live in the home with 10 children, and the family would live there for 4 generations, 125 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So there's a big thing, that's the history behind it.
Correct.
But there's always great events going on there, including Valentine's. Tell us a little bit what's happening Valentine's Day.
Definitely. So on Saturday, February 14th, we have a private special event which people can register online, and there'll be 10 spots available. Couples or groups of friends can come and join for a private tour, followed by tea and light sweets and treats, and then we will have our floral decoupage activity.
So, floral decoupage.
Correct.
And that was the word that I was stumbling on before. Decoupage. Please explain a little bit more about this decoupage. It's amazing. It's the first thing I've ever heard. I've never heard about that before.
Oh yes, well we love doing workshops at the museum, and we've loved using flowers from our garden. So in this case, we have been drying flowers in preparation for some of the workshops to come in 2026. So the guests in their pairs or duos will have some of dried flowers from our gardens, and they'll have a small either little shadow box, and then they'll be able to use essentially an adhesive glue or the decoupage method to create a little memory for their Valentine's Day.
That's wonderful, and all the information is available online for the Valentine's Day?
Yes, that's right.
And the website is?
Oh, it's at eldonhouse.ca.
Perfect. And what's the late night series stuff? Like, there's obviously a year, all kinds of stuff happening all year long.
Oh, yes. Now, this is something new that we haven't tried, but last year we had many guests come to our doors at 5 o'clock right when we were closing, and we had to turn them away because that's our operational hours.
Right.
So in this case, we've took note of that, and so we are now open on select days, specifically select Thursdays from February to May. From 5 o'clock to 7. So people after work, for example, or with their family can come and see us. We'll be open just a little bit after.
So back to the history. So the family lived there for how many?
125 years,
Right.
up until 1959, when the last Harris family lived in the home.
And what street is that? That's actually on Rideout, technically?
Rideout Street North. It's 481 Rideout Street North.
And the backyard and stuff. I've seen some of the photos online, so it actually goes down the hill?
That's right. So the Harris family owned 11 acres of land, and you're exactly right. What we called the hill or the terraces long ago leads down into modern-day Harris Park, which was once the Harris family's backyard.
Right. And what can people see in the tours?
Yes, so on this tour specifically, it's a bit of our behind the ropes special. So we will actually have guests go behind the ropes. Doors are opened. You get to go into the attic, the basement, and more of the servants' wing that are usually off display. So you really get to explore the nooks and crannies of the museum.
Wow. And obviously springtime comes around. Anything major spring happening?
We have lots of things for spring, yeah. One of our biggest events coming up will be our Mother's Day Botanical Market on Mother's Day. There'll be local artists and vendors there, including us at Eldon House, selling some of our plants and seedlings from our gardens that we are currently growing, just starting, in our greenhouse.
So that's what I was going to ask. There actually is someone that's put, like, actually a florist or a
Yes, we have
gardener?
we have our grounds and gardens coordinator, and she is wonderful. She is responsible with also our garden volunteers for maintaining the grounds in the spring, summer, and fall. And in the winter, this is when we prepare the gardens. So we have a historical greenhouse that is from the time of the Harris family. Right now, we will be starting to put in our seedlings and getting ready for the spring.
And what kind of flowers would you see out there for Mother's Day?
Oh, many different types. I think I personally love when we get the strawberry plants coming in. Sometimes we've done tomatoes or herbs. But then other things would be like pansies and sometimes elephant ears as well. So if you have a tropical garden in your home for the summer.
So that's all kinds of great stuff happening for the full year. But right back to where we just started here, the Valentines. What time does it start?
Yes.
Where can people find it? And what's the details on that so that we can send people that way?
Of course. So people can go to the Eldon House website, again, eldonhouse.ca. It's under our events page, and it's our Valentine's Day tour. So that tour itself is from 7 o'clock to 9 p.m. It's a 1 to 1.5 hour tour, followed by tea and refreshments with a little workshop activity component.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much, Brenna, for coming and joining us here today. And I look forward to coming by and seeing it at the Eldon House.
All right, we'll see you soon.
It's going to be a great year, sounds like it. We'll be right back.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Check it out. Now, more Ontarians qualify for the Ontario Electricity Support Program. You could get a monthly on-bill credit of $35 or more. Apply at oesp.ca.
In The Paint Box, host Jane Roy puts a spotlight on various aspects of the vibrant visual art community in the City of London. The Paint Box, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Join the high-energy, bodyweight-based workouts of the Thunder Twins. Gerald and Harold will get all shapes and sizes up and moving. Catch the Thunder, Mondays at noon.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Next, we're heading to one of London's most beloved community hubs. Amy Shackleton, General Manager and CEO of Covent Garden Market, is here to talk about what's new at the market, including new vendors, the return of the skating rink, and the upcoming events and markets. Welcome back to the show, Amy.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I am a big advocate for the downtown. I think it's beautiful. I think it's coming along really well. All the great things happening up and all around, especially at the market.
That's right. All new residents all around us. Many things happening, lots of events happening. So
your construction is done. Tell us about the new front.
Yes, the construction is all wrapped up. Thank goodness it's ready to go. So the rink is back, the Rotary rink out front. So it's now open and operating Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. And then Sunday it's 10 to 5. And you can also get your skate rentals out front as well.
And it's free for the community.
It's free for the community. Grab your skates, come inside the market, warm up with a hot chocolate, grab a bite to eat, meet up with friends. Lots of things to do at the market.
So on the main level, we got some new restaurants.
That's right, yeah.
One that's there now and one's coming?
Yeah, so Baron Frankie's, well, they've been there for a bit over a year now, but they've got some new items. They're actually part of Londonlicious with a whole new menu item. And then we have a new restaurant. It's called Pollo's Chicken, and it's a Portuguese-style chicken, peri-peri rotisserie chicken. So they're going to be opening at the beginning of February. So we're excited to see them open as well.
Awesome, excellent. And the upper bowl, the mezzanine, sorry.
The mezzanine, that's right, yeah.
The upper part there, Tea House moved, and then you've got some new people open up there, some new shops.
That's right. So Tea House moved into a bigger, beautiful location on the other side of the mezzanine. So you have to come in and take a look. It looks beautiful there. And in their original location, we have a lovely woman by the name of Sarah who opened up her shop, Dots and Baubles. So she's got lots of fun fashion accessories, clothing, a lot of different things to come and check out.
And now, everybody talks about parking downtown. There's no parking, they can't find it, there's no parking. There's tons of parking downtown. I tell people,
of parking.
You have to know where you're going. A lot of times, obviously we know Canada Life Place has lots of concerts, people find parking when they want to find it. The market has a lot of parking.
That's right. We have over 400 spaces at the market.
Right.
Underground, secured parking. You don't have to worry about snow building up on your car. And the best part, it's free. So during the first hour during the week, it's free, and then 2 hours free on the weekend.
So lots of butcher shops, great gift ideas, and even just to go down and have coffee or maybe some lunch with some friends. I see a lot of professionals too walking from all the different offices and stuff.
That's right. Lots to draw you in. We've got 2 local butchers on site, the best cheese counter in the city, lots of prepared foods, lots of retail. So we have over 40 vendors.
So, and the market, the farmers market's coming back.
That's right. It will be back on Saturdays upstairs on the mezzanine. So we're looking forward to having the farmers back then. And then they will go back outside Easter weekend.
And that's amazing. So, and the front has been redone. It looks like there's more space now, a little bit more opened up, more comfortable. Always kinds of great concerts and festivals. Lots of stuff happening this summer, I would imagine.
Oh yes, we have all of our weekends already booked up. So we've got something happening every weekend this summer to come. So we're excited.
And the website is?
The website's www.coventmarket.com. And all of our events are listed there as well.
And I have to say, back to the parking thing.
Yeah.
It's so easy to go right down King Street, right down below. Every time I go in there, I'm parked right by the elevator. There's no one down there.
I know, it's easy peasy. So it's the best place to park downtown.
And if I'm there for more than an hour, a lot of times the vendors, different people that have been there, actually, I've been able to get comp.
There you go, yes.
And it's worked out well. I love being down there, so thank you so much for coming here. And,
thank you for being a supporter. I appreciate it.
And the market is coming back again every Saturday, an outdoor farmers market.
That's right. Outdoor starting in Easter. Yeah, Easter weekend.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.
My name is Ryan Dyson, and I drive the number 28 Superstock at Delaware Speedway and across Ontario all summer long. You can check out our YouTube series right here on Rogers TV.
My mother said we had to leave home. The communists were going to take my father away. If my parents were afraid, they didn't show us. But we would never forget our escape from Vietnam. We were lost.
What was your job in Vietnam?
University professor.
We had no home.
Do you have any family in Canada?
No, sir.
Nobody wanted us.
Welcome to Canada.
Canada chose us.
Canadians opened their borders, their homes, and their hearts to more than 100,000 refugees fleeing persecution after the Vietnam War.
We were home.
To close out today's show, we're highlighting the grand finale of Black History Month. Joining us is Chad DJ Wickham, co-chair of Black History Month 2026 Closing Ceremony Committee. He's here to share details about the powerful celebration happening Saturday, February 28th at the Central Library, featuring performances, community, and theme that honors 200 years of living Black history. Welcome to the show, Chad.
Pleasure to be here.
That's a lot. You guys have a lot going on this month. It's amazing to see. And you're on the committee for the ceremony, the finale. Tell us a little about what's happening there.
Yeah, kind of some big shoes to fill in a sense, because London is celebrating 200 years of living history, and we're trying to put together a celebration that really encompasses that level of I don't know, importance is a word. And so our closing ceremony event, this is, it's been years that we've been doing it, but this year we're basically trying to level up last year, in a sense. And so it's happening February 28th, 2026, last day of the month. And it's gonna be featuring numerous performers. Unfortunately, I can't say the performers yet because we're still kind of in progress at this time. But people can find most and all of the information on London Black Heritage Council's website. That's londonblackheritagecouncil.ca. Mm-hmm. It also can be found on their Instagram page, and that's at London Black Heritage Council. Their Facebook page, London Black History Coordinating Committee. And one of the things I wanted to highlight is the amount of amazing people that put effort into this event. Right. I'm the co-chair alongside Colleen Amatruda. And we have Pastor Sandy Thomas from the Wien Community Center. She's also on our committee. Jaleesa Wickham, she's my wife. She helps out a lot.
That's amazing.
With that. We have Tariq Kifle. She's from the Thames Valley District School Board, and she helps us out a lot as well. So we have a solid committee of people putting in work to create this celebration, and we're really looking forward to it.
So at the Central Library downtown?
Yes, it's gonna be at the
Now, what time would that start? The closing ceremony?
So doors open at 12:30. Show starts at 1 and finishes at 3:30. Well, sorry, 1 to 3 is the show, and then 3:30 to 4:30 is the reception. The show is happening in the Wolf Performance Hall, and the reception is happening in the Stevenson Hunt room A and B, right outside of the Wolf Performance Hall.
That's amazing. So what would the closing ceremony look like? We all know kind of like the Olympics and what they would do, and what would yours look like with the Wolf? Like what would you see at the Wolf, for instance, at that moment?
Oh yeah. So I'll give you a kind of a quick run through of typically what it would look like. So when doors open, usually we have a DJ, and I can't say the names yet, but we'll have the DJ kind of opening up things between 12:30 and 1, just kind of playing some music, get everybody welcomed in, and from 1 the show starts. We'll have our MCs, and we actually have one MC representing the English side of things and one representing the French side of things. So we're gonna have both options available for people. We're also gonna have a digital So instead of having a regular program, we're gonna have a digital program, which will have QR codes around the room.
Right.
And people could kind of pick up a program to kind of just see what the flow is for the entire event. So usually opening act, we have like a number of different types of performances. So you'll hear a little bit of remarks from dignitaries at the beginning, and then we will roll into a bunch of different performances from acting to singing performances, maybe a little bit of rapping here and there, dancing. The whole idea is that people get a little every single piece of art that we could fit in from our community into that showcase. That's the goal with the closing ceremony. So you could kind of expect a little bit of everything.
It's amazing. I can see the passion you have. So how long have you been on the committee for?
This is my 3rd year on the committee.
That's amazing.
And 2nd year as co-chair.
And how many people are on your actual committee that does the ending? Like, there's certain ones for each event.
Yes. So every event throughout the entire Black History Month program, they all have different committees. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't even think of how many different committees there are. On our committee, we have 6 people. And at each committee, some of them have even more, because it's the opening ceremony, the children and family programming. And then we have a number of affiliated events as well with the Heritage Council, stuff from like the Congress of Black Women. They do the Ebony Ball and Essence and Culture Awards that happens first weekend in March. They're also a partner with us as well. So yeah.
So that's amazing. It all comes down to that, the last day there, February 28th. And even about the food, reception. Like, tell us what happens at the reception.
Yeah, so the reception, usually once the show is finished, we just kind of usher people into the Stevenson Hunt area. Of course, the food is included in the ticket cost, so no one is coming to purchase food. So once you come out, basically we'll have a number of our volunteers and committee members welcoming people to serve them food. And usually if there's something that is cultural or maybe a little bit different, we'll take some time to explain what it is that we're serving. So people kind of know origins, what exactly they're eating, what it contains. Also for allergy purposes and everything, we just want to let people know, a little bit about the food as well.
That's amazing. So DJ, again, February 28th, Central Library, 12:30?
12:30.
Closing ceremonies for Black History Month. That's amazing. I see the passion. It's great being a volunteer yourself too. You guys all put together all this stuff, so it's amazing the stuff that you do. And thank you so much for joining us. And it's going to be a great month of February and all this stuff.
Much.
So I look forward to come down to the Central Library that day and seeing everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's great to see you as well.
Yes. Congratulations on everything, and thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of What's Up London. Thank you to all our guests for sharing their important work and upcoming events with our viewers. Be sure to support their organizations, follow them online, and remember to like, share, and comment. It helps keep our community connected. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and we'll see you again soon.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Join the high-energy, bodyweight-based workouts of the Thunder Twins. Gerald and Harold will get all shapes and sizes up and moving.
You just don't go down as low.
No.
We want you to cross your body, though, and do a slight bend.
Catch the Thunder, Mondays at noon.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want